homework in the Google Drive. I uploaded it at 10 o'clock in my time.
I haven't checked the Google Drive yet, but I got what you emailed me, so I looked through that.
Okay. Should I
And
send you the document here too?
you don't need to. It's fine. It's in my email, so it's okay.
Okay.
So I want to do a couple of sort of little things today. First, do you remember how last time I told you about highlighting the paragraphs to find out, highlighting the fact, evidence, and explanation in each paragraph?
No, I don't remember.
Okay. So, one of the things that a lot of people do in essay writing is highlighting. And
Okay.
especially when you're using a model like we are, it's really helpful to, how should I say this? It's really helpful to highlight where your facts are, where your evidence is, and where your explanation is, so that you know that it's all there. So I want you to do that. I want you to highlight all of the facts in maybe yellow, and then highlight all of the evidence in green, then highlight all of the explanation in blue. Does that make
Okay.
sense?
Yes. Should I do it right now?
Yeah. So I'll give you just a little 5 minutes to do that now so that we can go over it and make sure that it's all there.
Okay. Can I share my screen?
You don't need to right now. If you want to, you can highlight everything and then you can share your screen and we can go over it.
Okay. First, I need to compile all of my work.
Mhm.
So, should I include the introduction? But the introduction is incomplete.
No, don't worry about your introduction yet. It's just the body paragraphs where you're going to have that fact, evidence, and explanation. Today we're going to work on the introduction and conclusion, so don't worry about that.
Okay.
I'll give you about 3 more minutes.
Can I do this as homework? Because it's gonna take some time as I made different documents.
If you want to just do it to one document, then right now, hold on. Look.
So do you mean only one topic?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So fat will be yellow.
It doesn't really matter what color it is, just do 3 different colors.
Okay. Hmm.
So I'll give you 1 or 2 more minutes now to finish up, and then we'll talk about it.
Okay. Okay. 1 second.
Mhm. Right, if you could finish up and then share your screen, we can go over it.
Okay, should I share it right now?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is what I've done right now.
Hold on 1 second, it's loading.
Oh wait.
I
I
can't
forgot
see
to
it
write.
yet.
Yeah?
1 second. For some reason it wasn't working, so I'm going to. Okay, I see it.
Isn't it working? It isn't working.
No, I see it now.
Okay. I still need to copy the explanation for fact 1.
Okay, so I want you to tell me 2 things. First, why do you think I'm having you highlight?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm having you highlight your paragraphs so that you can see where you've done a good job with the model and where you haven't. I've given you the essay structure, right? I've shared it with you.
Yeah.
Did you get it? Because I know I shared it with Sarah Denti and your mom. Did she give it to you?
The essay structure, I didn't get anything.
Okay, 1 second. Let me share that with you then. Give me 1 second. And I'll do that right now. And I want you to look at it. And I want you to see okay, I shared it with you. Can you open it right now? And I want you to look at it.
Okay, just give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll look at it right now. Okay, so I have the topic sentence for the first one, but I don't have the concluding sentence. I don't have the topic sentence and the concluding sentence for the rest of the 2 topics.
Okay. Change of plans. You have a lot of really good writing. I really like a lot of what you've written. Do you have a printer in your house?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I want you to print this document.
Right now?
No, later.
Okay.
I want you to print this document, and I want you to write each sentence next to the topic sentence. So where it says topic sentence for the first one, I want you to write your topic sentence for the first paragraph. Then I want you to write your first fact. Then I want you to write your sentence of evidence. Then I want you to write your 2 sentences of explanation. And you can have as much time as you need to do that.
Can I just save this on my iPad?
Yeah.
Okay, you can continue.
So I won't make it due Thursday. If you can have it done by next Tuesday, that would be great. Not, that's fine. But I want you to write each one so that you know this is my fact sentence, then this is my evidence sentence. Because you've done a lot of really good writing. I like it a lot.
Thank you.
Now we just need to work on organizing it, right?
So, is it like this what I've done? Or do you mean the highlighting?
It's a little bit of both. Because in your document, you have a general idea of, see, your topic, your fact is how many sentences?
My
5 or 6
fact.
sentences, right?
Yeah.
That should be your explanation. Your fact should be a simple 1 or 2 sentences. Then your evidence should be 1 sentence. Then your explanation is what should be the 5 or 6 sentences, right?
Okay. So I think this can be the explanation. Um, and then I'll just highlight this.
Do you know why I'm having you write an essay?
To have experience.
Yeah, both to have experience and because in 3 months, 3, 4 months, we've learned a lot of things, right? We've
Yes.
learned a lot of vocab, a lot of grammar concepts, a lot of writing, things like that. So, what better way to put that all together than to write an essay, right?
Yes.
And so, I don't want it to be something that you don't like doing. But there are some
Okay.
things like essay writing that you have to do throughout school, right?
Okay. Hello.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay. Yes.
I'm looking at what you're highlighting. That's all. So I'll give you 1 or 2 more minutes to do this, and then I want to talk about your introduction and conclusion sentence, or your introduction and conclusion paragraph.
I can do this later as homework. We can continue with the introduction. So we
Okay,
won't miss.
yeah.
Okay.
So if you can finish, you know what? Don't do the highlighting.
Okay.
Don't worry about the highlighting. Just print the document and start writing things in there.
Uh,
And you can have 2 weeks to do that if you need it. Don't think you have to have it done by Thursday.
so you don't need to highlight the homework, right?
No. Mm-mm.
And right now I need to print the the structure document.
Yeah, you can do that after class if you want. Because it's pointless to have you highlight the document and then you go write it again. It's just better to have you write it. Right. So your introduction and concluding paragraphs. Do you remember talking about those?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, what do you remember me telling you about them? What should they include?
The introduction paragraph should
Mm-hmm.
include at least 3 points about
Yeah.
the 3 topics. So
Mm-hmm.
1.1 topic or something else, and then the
Yeah.
thesis statement. I
Mm-hmm.
think the thesis statement is part of the hook, right?
No. The hook is the first sentence in the
Oh yeah.
introduction paragraph, and the thesis sentence is the last.
Okay, so there's the hook about then about the 3 topics, and then the thesis statement.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to send that in the chat?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it for the introduction, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the conclusion. I think you also need to reform the thesis statement.
Mm-hmm. So
Like
the
by
way,
reform, do you mean like if your first thesis statement is correct,
So, in an argumentative essay, your thesis statement is going to be correct and you're arguing why. What reform your thesis statement means is just say the exact same thing in different words.
Okay. So do you write it at the first or the last?
So with the conclusion paragraph, the way I've always done them is it's flipped, right? You have your thesis statement first, then you readdress the 3 points, which means same thing, just write them in different words, and then you have your call to action or the last sentence that you want to leave your readers with.
So could you also write the order as well?
Yeah. Sorry, I
Okay.
was just getting to that. So can you give me an example of a thesis statement? It doesn't have to be about this. It can be any random sentence. And then how you would kind of fix that to make how you would reword it for your conclusion.
Could you repeat this last sentence again?
So can you give me an example of a thesis? It can be about anything. It doesn't have to be about this.
For the conclusion?
No. So give me the thesis that you would put in your introduction and then reword it so that you can put it in a conclusion.
Okay.
It can be
So
about
let me
cats if you want. It does not have to be about this.
This is my correct thesis statement for the introduction.
Mm-hmm.
So can you give me a minute to think?
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite is a really awesome game, even though maintaining your
Okay. So when you're rewording something, one of the most important things is you don't want to use those same key terms. So what I mean by key terms is in this sentence it would be maintaining, normal behavior, and important, right?
okay.
So when you reword it, you want to try to behavior is fine. You can use that. Maybe normal don't use, but behavior is fine. You want to try to avoid those words so that it gives the same message, but it doesn't sound the same.
Okay. So I have one.
Okay.
Fortnite is a really tempting game to play.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought of this. But you shouldn't avoid Could you tell some synonyms for normal?
Let me think. Normal, regular.
Okay.
Uh,
Even though, I mean, but you
standard,
shouldn't avoid
ordinary.
your your ordinary behavior.
Yeah. Hold
So
on.
should I type that down?
Yeah, let me.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah. And it's
Just
really
give
hard.
me a second. Uh, I need to increase the brightness. Okay. For editing, but avoiding your
I get it. Whenever I write, I have a really hard time with this, especially when you're trying to reword something completely.
yes. Okay, this is the conclusion thesis statement.
I like that. I really like that a lot.
Okay.
So, for homework, what I want you to do is the 3 points that are in your. I want you to write the 3 points that you would put in your introduction, and then I want you to rewrite them so that you can put them in your conclusion. Yeah?
Could you repeat that again? And do I also, for the three topics, I also need to write a starting sentence or conclusion sentence too?
You can do that on the document that I want you to print, where I want you to write everything,
Okay.
and we can work on that next time too.
Okay.
So all I want you to do
So
for
do you
homework
want
for
me to highlight?
no.
Okay.
So all I want you to have done for Thursday is I want you to write your 3 points for your introduction, and then I want you to rewrite them for your conclusion. I'll write this all in the chat. And then I want you to find a hook for your introduction paragraph. And then
Oh,
try to get started on writing the outline.
okay. So the homework you want me to do it on the essay structure PDF, right?
Writing
Um,
your 3 topics
I
for
mean
your.
this one. Look, this one, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I want you to write the sentences. But the 3 points and the rewording, you can do in a separate document. That's fine.
Okay.
If you do type in the document, make a copy of it if you can.
Yeah, I can do.
Okay.
I'll just.
So that's all I have for you today. I really like what you've written. And now it's just going to be organizing it, putting it into a structure, and making it into a complete essay. But you did a really good job with the writing. I like the content. I definitely see a lot of improvement in the grammar and how you've written your sentences. So good job.
Thank you.
You
Okay.
let me know if you have any questions, but if not, I will see you on Thursday.
Okay. Bye, Janvi. Should I
Bye.
complete this by next Tuesday or this Thursday?
The writing in the
No, the
structure.
homework which you gave right now. Yes.
So have points and the rewording done by Thursday, but the writing in the essay structure document you can have done by Tuesday.
So what writing exactly?
So you know how I told you print the essay structure document, write your topic sentence, then write the first fact, write the evidence, that?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, have that done by Tuesday.
Okay.
But the writing your 3 points and rewording them in a separate document, that you can have done by Thursday.
Okay.
And I'll put that in chat and when everything is due.
Yes.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, Janvi.